के लिए एवरेस्ट किचन किंग। टेस्ट में बेस्ट किचन किंग फ्रॉम एवरेस्ट।
We might speak, eat and celebrate differently, but the passion we share for our cricket teams is the same. Together we cheer for those we love, and the only team we support more fiercely is family, wherever they live. Send money back home to your loved ones with Remitly. Download the app today.
Will be a wide. Good take. Why do these games have to have so much drama? Seriously. I'd love to see an ECG reading of how you go about these matches. It just holds such intrigue all the time. Cat and mouse all day. Down the pitch and fast hands from Shubman Gill. Fast hands.
This is a ploy that he's used consistently in this tournament. Lack of pace helping him as well. Stepping out and getting close to the ball. On this occasion slightly short. The fast hands coming through nicely.
It's like a double arm backhand tennis shot.
Left arm medium paces against Rohit. The plan has been very simple. If you keep it on the stumps, then he's kept it down. Or rather the other way. When it's outside off stump, he's gone for boundaries and he's managed to connect them. But when in the stumps, that's when the dots have piled up against him. When you keep it on the stumps, close to the off stump, he's been really good.
Why, DK? Why is that an issue?
Similar to that, I think he's not able to use his arms and free himself up to play those big shots. Once he gets width, then he's able to get closer to the ball and play those balls to the boundary as much as possible. He's always a batsman who's played on length. When it's slightly short, he goes for it, or if it's full. But on the stumps, he waits for anything that's fuller or shorter. But away from him, he almost goes at any length, and that's been his biggest plus because that's how he gets the boundaries. And I won't be surprised if he uses his feet as well, which is something that he's used often.
Sweep shot, inside edge. Not where he was intending, but he'll take it. Well, he's almost playing like he can't get out at the moment. Unpredictable. No one ever saw this coming, including the wicketkeeper. And the kind of fearless cricket that man does there, Travis Head. An icon player, couple of chances, now finding touch.
To speak about India and their recent success in multi-nation tournaments, I think he's been the pioneer in the way that he's had a massive appetite for risk when he's batted. He's willing to take those big chances to get the team forward ahead of the opponent. At times, India have sat back and waited for things to unfold. I think in his captaincy, he's taken it upon himself to try and take the game to the opposition. A shot like this, yes, it's an inside edge, it's gone for a boundary, but the intent that he's shown sends a message to the players sitting outside as well.
Oh, dragged on. An inside edge, and Australia have their first, and Gill goes. Big moment. Washington was good with the bat. He was in the contest with the bat. Now with the ball. Shubman Gill just trying to steer this one down to third man. And a little chop on. We saw a number of Australian batters get away with that this evening, but not the dangerous Shubman Gill. A very handy wicket inside this power play number one. It's 30 for 1. खुशियों की लड़ी
जगमगाई है।
Purity in our heart, quality in your cart. For 50 years, Lakshmi hai na.
Good fielding. Stops a single.
Just a bit of a nothing shot this from Shubman Gill. Outside the off stump, pretty slow. Even if he had connected, at best it would have gone to point. Wasn't even a single. The slowness of the bowler and the pitch doing him in.
Doing him in, but now we've got box office. We've got two of the legacy, iconic players of this modern era.
That will be a wide. Slingy action there from Ellis, whether he just lost that foothold.
Nas, in the World Cup, we saw Glenn Maxwell coming very early, purely to trouble Rohit Sharma because they thought it was a good matchup. Do you think Stephen Smith would be using the same ploy today?
Yeah, it's a good shout. I just feel Rohit's a bit fidgety against these seamers, and they've only got a couple of them. I'd keep these two going. It is shaping a bit. It's a bit cooler. There's a breeze. But once Rohit's looking a little bit fidgety. Sweeper out there. Interesting that Maxwell is that matchup, because I think Rohit, regulation off spin, Maxwell would just belt him. Maybe that's how we've just shown the catch from the World Cup final. Maybe that will get you a wicket. Smith, tactically astute, very astute, captained brilliantly in this tournament.
Yeah, he's had a couple of problems, hasn't he? Outside of Zampa, the rest of their bowling attack has played just 25 games. 25 when you're bowling to this calibre. But what he has done is he's really worked around his fifth bowler. He's used up to 4 bowlers in that slot, and he hasn't over-bowled them either. Yes, sir, folks, don't go anywhere. Look at those names right there. Kohli amongst the runs in a big match, semi-final, 14,000 runs. And Rohit Sharma just ticked over his 11 grand mark. That's a price tag of note.
Subtle change in the field. Steve Smith brings himself tighter and closer at gully, a catching gully.
Not sure I can craft a better scenario here for Virat Kohli. Think of Kane Williamson. He's great at doing this as well over the years. He just manages to just manipulate strike, find a way to go through the gears. If it does get a bit hilly, come back down on the gears. He's a mastermind of just being able to sit in a run chase scenario for long enough to win.
Belted. Belted. And the only one in danger there was the umpire. Absolutely nailed. We agree. 39 for 1.
You're a small business owner. You don't have time to waste. That's why you go to Biz2 Credit for funding. Our simple application makes it easy to get fast financing. Time for funding? It's time for Biz2 Credit.
घर से आने के बाद में घर आएगा साथ में हमारे टेस्ट में कहीं घर आंगन की याद है
Ashoka Desi Athar.
Good running.
This is when I think of the umpire who wears a helmet in Australia. There's a few big bash matches as well. And actually, I have seen him. This one was a serious shot from Rohit Sharma, as always, stepping out and smacking it. Like you said, for a moment, his life could have been in his hands, and then that smirk tells you all.
Well, we need to have a heart rate monitor on him right there.
This umpire that I'm speaking about, he actually came for a Tamil Nadu versus Punjab match in Ranji Trophy. It's a bit of a turning pitch. And a left-hander stepped out and hit him and hit it straight on his head. Since then, he started wearing the helmet. At times, even in 4-day cricket, someone hitting it so hard back at you, you don't see it coming.
Certainly relevant in T20 cricket. Bruce Oxenford, Queensland umpire, had that Perspex shield in front of his arm.
That's for sure Lingwet. He needs to watch out as well till Rohit's around maybe. Chris Gaffney. The ump was in the firing line just a couple of moments ago.
We're disappointed. Very disappointed. When you think back to that shot, DK, on these wickets that are just holding a little bit, they always get you maybe one or two hands outside your eye line, and that's when you've got the drag-ins that come into play. The wickets in Pakistan have been there now for a number of weeks. So many shots, I just see batters just knock it on the head and it disappears, trusting the bounce.
Good stop, half stop.
Well, they haven't been perfect and they're going to have to be perfect. Nothing has changed my view that they're 20 runs behind where they need to be, Australia. But one thing for certain, you'll know that these guys will absolutely hunt up in that inner ring, squeeze India down, build pressure.
Seven overs done, 42 for one.
Business, business, business. This is all the thing we think about all the time. But it is the cash flow which is the biggest hurdle for the growth. Thankfully, it is not the concern anymore.
This is a message for all business people and entrepreneurs. Girish GPO can help you get loan with low interest rates. You can get same-day approval and a choice of flexible repayment plans. So don't worry about cash flow. Visit Girish GPO.
So a couple of chances going down, but India 42 for 1. Cooper Connolly, left-arm spinner into the attack. Inside power play. Importantly, starts well because he will feel the pressure. Struggled a bit with the bat, with the catch down. A good start here will lift his confidence.
Yeah, it's a real test for him, a real test for a quite inexperienced Australia attack, obviously with the exception of Zampa, who will hold a key role through the middle phase of this game. 21 years of age, Cooper Connolly 23, and Veer Sangha, both of them just sharing 6 ODIs between them. So a huge test of their temperament above all on this big occasion.
That's the reason why Australia need to catch everything, even the half chances. Just build some pressure.
Rohit has 28 of 28 deliveries, but he's always conscious of the fact that in the power play only 2 fielders outside the 30-meter circle.
Oh, that's close. The figure has gone up. It looked out. Full delivery. He's missed it altogether, and Cooper Connolly striking in his first over. Talked about confidence. That'll lift his confidence. I think Rohit Sharma
We have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is out. It's a fair delivery. I'm checking split screen now. Ball is close to the bat. Confirmed ultra edge when available, please.
Isn't it? 21 years old.
Okay, ultra edge coming up now. Rolling through, please. Yeah, keep rolling through. Okay, you've got a flat line, so no bat involved. Ball tracking when available, please. Original decision is out. Pitching in line, impact in line, and hitting the wickets, Chris. So stay with your original decision. Out, stand by. On screen, Chris, signal out.
Well, what a big moment this is. India's captain looking to sweep a ball that was too full to sweep. And well done, that young man. You can't quite see him there because he's right in the middle of that huddle of Australia. But he struggled with the bat. He put down a catch. He must have been feeling the pressure and the strain when he was asked to come on earlier in the piece. Just the 8 over. And he's responded with the big wicket of Rohit Sharma. India 43 for 2.
वेलकम टू डार्लिंग। हमारे मोहल्ले में आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है।
बहुत शुक्रिया। प्लीज।
अरे आप भी समोसे?
यू विल लव दिस समोसा। सुना है मार्केट में नए आए हैं।
और नए से हम नहीं खाते हुए।
नए माने?
वो लक्ष्मी है ना।
लक्ष्मी के फ्रोजन समोसे?
जी हाँ, ऑथेंटिक पंजाबी टेस्ट वाले।
एक समोसा और।
आपको नए वाले तो खाने नहीं थे।
यार ये तो लक्ष्मी है ना।
Introducing Lakshmi Frozen Samosa range.
So Shreyas Iyer, the in-form player, comes out to the middle. But a tidy start for Cooper Connolly. Takes a wicket in that over. 43 for 2.
He'll be feeling a whole lot better about himself, about life, about his ability to contribute on this occasion. It was a real struggle for him at the top of the order. I think of the 9 balls, he missed 7 and edged 1, but what a lift he's just been given by getting Rohit out of LBW.
He'll breathe a huge sigh of relief because he put Rohit Sharma down early on. Rohit living a charmed life, 2 catches going down in that innings. And Australia clawing right back into this contest now. 2 wickets in 8 overs. Here's Ellis.
Well, there were 2 dot balls before that, so this was always on the cards. I just said that he's conscious of the fact that there are only 10 overs where you have 2 fielders outside. So looking to cash in on that, playing right across the line. And look at the delight on Connolly's face. He had dropped a difficult catch of Rohit Sharma. Now he gets his man.
This is where Australia will have to support the bowlers. Michael Atherton mentioned about the inexperience. You've got to be good in the field here, sharp in the field. It's a fielding unit. You've got to believe that you can create some magic in the field. A brilliant catch or a run out can help in a long way. Oh, that goes past the outside edge. Good carry as well.
Odd ball has just nipped a fraction, particularly for Ellis. It's just a little cooler and the light's on, but this one has definitely just nipped and bounced a touch.
Kohli tends to feel for those deliveries. There is no slip in position. We know that he opens the face of the bat.
Just got to keep it tight in that area. Let the pressure build. You already see the men in the circle real tight to save the single. Get some more dot balls going. You've got 2 relatively new players at the crease. Plenty in the ring there to save the single. Challenge for Australia will be see how their spinners bowl. It's good. Cooper Connolly has started off well. There's Zampa, vastly experienced. There's Maxwell as well. You can see the tension in the crowd already. It's a big crowd. This is a knockout game. It's a semi-final. That's well played. Well struck. Pitched further up and banged down the ground by Virat Kohli. That'll end the over. It's 47 for 2.
It's a nice sunny day for the
It's the time for the batsman, the 12th man, and the groundsman. The days of the know-it-all that don't know it all, and the come one, come all. An invitation to the run-takers, the matchmakers, and the partnership breakers. It's the time for the many flavors of cricket and the many, many, many flavors it brings out in you. Royal, for the many flavors of you.
So 9 overs have been bowled. Last over now with power play.
Just a little bit outside the off stump. The thing is, he didn't look to check his shot onto the bat. The hand came out the handle.
He likes to attack spin. He might just want to give himself a little bit of time here. Gauge the conditions. Oh, that was in the air, wide of slip and into the fence. And he flashed hard.
There really is no need for India to start worrying about the run rate because it's still under 5, under 6. So what is now needed for India, having lost his 2 wickets so far, to have a partnership. Once again, the bottom hand coming off. Maybe the ball's not quite coming onto the bat.
Wonder if it's a little too paced. Seeing the odd ball just going through nicely to the keeper. It's a full toss put away. Easy pickings.
First bad ball from Cooper Connolly. He'd been right on the money up until that point, but this is not only a full toss but a high full toss.
Ten gone at the end of power play. India 55 for 2.
Nice juicy full toss around the leg side as well. Good height to put it away.
So 55 for 2 and Adam Zampa into the attack. Australia's most experienced spinner, very successful. It's a good record against India. Just the single.
He'll invite the drive. Zampa. No fielders in the run saving, boundary saving positions now.
What he wants is one ball to grip, because then his natural variation can take over, create doubts in the minds of the batsman. Was the call. They get it. Both these players quick between the wickets. I think with Shreyas Iyer is a very busy player. Plays spin well. Very quickly already into double figures of just 9 balls.
Quicker from Adam Zampa on that occasion, and very straight at the stumps. That's his strength.
Yes, I don't think he should be worried where Shreyas Iyer is moving. Let's target the stumps. 11 gone, 58 for 2.
Want to get one of the best and competent CPAs for your taxes? Someone who fights to get you the refund you deserve and makes sure you are maximizing deductions and remain compliant? Call Sanjeev Gupta CPA, one of the best CPAs in the Bay Area.
So it's 58 for 2. Still Cooper Connolly. It's 11 overs old. Once the ball gets a little older, you just see it gripping the surface a little more. I've seen the odd ball, especially in the evening session, turn alarmingly. With no dew there, it grips the surface. Only got the wicket of Rohit Sharma, and then a couple of loose deliveries allowed Shreyas to get on his way. This one, you can say, was really loose.
Shreyas Iyer was just moving around his crease to try and put Cooper Conley off, and he wasn't put off until that high full toss. Other than that, he's hit his line and his length well. 61 for 2.
I've had this bat since I first started playing. Scoring runs, winning titles, and making some good friends. It has been a part of every triumph and valuable lesson. But as you grow up, so should your tools. From now on, I'm going bold. I'm stepping into the grown-up game. Give your all. VTEX, commerce for the bold.
61 for 2. I think the consistency of the Australian spinners will be tested. They can be consistent. You expect Zampa to be, but if Sangha and Connolly can be consistent with their lines and lengths, that can add pressure. See, he's got off to a start and looking pretty fluent at the moment, as did Steve Smith earlier.
Yeah, played beautifully, if getting out just at the wrong time. When he and Alex Carey had added 54 in 9 overs, he stayed a little bit longer. Australia might have pushed upwards of 280 or 290, but as it was, kind of middling score, 264, which is a good score. Runs on the board in a semi-final, and Smith therefore 107 points for that fine performance in the first innings.
.64 for 2.
Well, by his own admission, I think Adam Zampa's not quite at his very best in this tournament so far, but he'll be pretty pleased with the start that he's made. Just the odd ball gripping for him. We haven't seen as much spin as in the previous game against New Zealand, where the ball really spun sharply, but only the odd ball tonight. One from Ravindra Jadeja that went quite sharply off the pitch, but not much else to speak of.
Connolly. He's
just made a change now because he's had enough of the batter's just pushing an easy single down the ground, so Maxwell is in that catching position at a short mid-off now.
Good placement. It'll race away.
Yeah, that's an excellent shot. Very good shot from Shreyas. He's been in very good form.
Fortunately for Australia, they've just got two frontline seamers playing here. There's no Spencer Johnson. Ideally, in a situation like this, at times you might just want to break it up. Medium pace or fast bowler at one end, spin at the other. And they're just knocking the ball around and picking up the singles. It's getting a partnership going. They've already added 28 of 36. And they've done it without taking any risks whatsoever. $71 for 2.
Bailed out. Oh, wow. That has gone into orbit.
Banju's third over. Wonder how Steve Smith would want to use Zampa, what the instructions would be to Zampa. Important that he's looked as a wicket taker, not just as a container. To restrict the runs, he's got to try and get the breakthroughs. Which means enticing the batsman a little bit more at times. Let's think what a great man might have done. His hero, Shane Warne, passed away 3 years ago on this day. And the Aussie spinners rise to the occasion.
You just sense at the moment that it's just a little easy for these two batters out in the middle. They're just picking off singles. Maybe now Smith will think about a change just to break things up for the moment.
Sangha is the unknown quantity, unknown even to the Indians, I'm sure. So while there is still 190 runs required, maybe bring him on now.
That's close. Now, was he struck in line? They're just going to have a chat. Line looked good, but where did it strike him? It looked close. They don't review. 75 for 2.
चलो क्लीन अप योर टॉयज, दादा दादी आ रहे हैं.
QCB.
QCB? ये क्या सिखा रहे हो?
QCB.
with VC. मम्मी पापा के लिए quote, compare, buy with visitors coverage. अब travel insurance खरीदना is as simple as ABC.
QCB with VC.
Visitorscoverage.com. Buying travel insurance online is as simple as
ABC.
75 for 2. India going at 5 and over at the moment. Ellis now into the attack.
Well, he had to make the change. I think the runs were just coming too easily and too freely. You have to sense as a captain when the batters are in control, and you have to do something. He's gone back to Ellis, who's just got the odd ball to nip off the seam. There's that googly from Zampa, turning too far down the leg side.
And 77 for 2, and the second semi-final will be played tomorrow. And it will be South Africa taking on the Black Caps, New Zealand. That'll come from Lahore in Pakistan, from the Gaddafi Stadium.
Much higher tempo cricket that we've seen down there, actually. Average first innings score in Lahore in this competition, 316 or thereabouts. Probably the most batting friendly pitch of the lot right now.